To 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said, if you come to a game and you bring your son, and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 has played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Bridges, and it's Ayton in at the center. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at point guard.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Booker is screen on Lowry. From deep. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Paul's shot is off. Now here's Lowry. Outside, Hero. From outside, off the mark. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Magic. Martin against Booker. Over Lowry. Drills the elbow jumper.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Here's Hero. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's Paul. Over Lowry. Paul's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Martin finds Butler. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
Bridges misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adebayo's got 6.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Ayton a screen on Hero. Crafty move. Booker no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And this is their first time matched up with the SUNS this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Now here's Ayton. After Tyler Hero's miss, and the SUNS miss again. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Max Strus comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And here's a look at some numbers for Max Strus. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Paul. No points in the game yet for him.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
It's his first trip to the line. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Robinson's checked in for Caleb Martin. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Now, here's Bridges. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Bridges finds Ayton. Here's Paul over Vincent. And the Suns miss again.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Pass to Vincent. Takes a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Butler on the way. Launches a 3. Vincent misses. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Back to Craig. Paul finds 8. Suns moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
That's a 2 from Paul. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward. Now here's Payne, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Suns.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Dedmon. Lays it up off the glass. Dedmon's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Payne. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry kicks to Dedmon. From downtown, Lowry can't get it to go. The Suns shooting 40% from the field. Here's Booker driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Left side Lowry. He kicks it to Dedmon. Outside Hero. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And it's Martin missing. Phoenix leading by 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Payne can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Booker against Hero. So for Biombo, Miami no good on that time either. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Saric. A new 14 for the Suns. Payne's shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Lowry. Dedmon a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Hero. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Back to Payne. Into the lane. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 8. Outside, Hero. It's Martin on the wing. Hero against Booker. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Passes to Biombo. Bridges outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got his 3rd basket of the night.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now a timeout called by Miami. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Butler. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Count the basket.
What commitment from Butler there, not letting the defense keep him from getting his shot.
Pass to Ayton. Now Craig. Ayton a screen. His first shot coming late. Over Butler. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Butler passes to Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Over Vincent. Again, Phoenix.
Good luck at trying to match up with Paul in these sets. He's just so good. It's nearly impossible trying to stop him from breaking your defense apart.
Here's Vincent. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Second personal foul.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Now at the line, Gabe Vincent. 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. 32 seconds left here in the second. And the pass to Craig. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And here is Butler. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Phoenix Suns.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the three ball, is it, big fella?
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
You know, for the Suns, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Bridges out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Hero with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Adebayo with this screen on Bridges. Butler finds Adebayo. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, terrific recognition there from Butler. Outstanding at slicing passes through the D in that pick and roll.
Shoots from 14. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Martin with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. 5 to shoot. Over Booker. Here's Adebayo. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Craig passes to Paul. Hero against Booker. That one, no good. Great D that time from Hero. Lowry looking around. Pass to Hero. Outside for Lowry. Drains the three-pointer.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And the Suns call time. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Lee kicks to Shamet. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Heat.
1:56 left to play in the third. Butler dishes to Dedmon. Going inside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's Shamet, defended by Strus. And it's Shamet missing. Miami trailing. Vincent the pass to Butler. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Misses from short range. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Lee kicks to Shamet. Down low, here's Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Passes it to Okogie. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Biyombo, no luck.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Outside Butler. Pass to Strus. Robinson with it. Butler feeling out a bit. Again, the miss by the Heat. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Suns on top, up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Vincent is out there with Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Goes up to the stripe. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The pass to Strus. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Craig with a screen on Lowry. Feeds it to Ayton. And the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 8.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Martin the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Phoenix calls timeout. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat. make one final push and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Over Lowry. Paul can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bridges a screen on Hero. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Lowry. Outside Hero. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Craig with a screen on Lowry. Bridges passes to Ayton. Craig kicks to Booker. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Miami, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Passes it to Strus. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Booker the pass to Craig. No good on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Puts it up for Adebayo. The shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Booker the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. A wide open look here for Craig. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Lowry kicks to Hero. To take the lead. Lowry for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. And the Heat call time here. They trail by 4. 1:35 left in the game. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Phoenix also making a switch. Payne's checked in. Here's Hero. Over Booker. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Booker against Butler. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Hero, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Payne kicks to Bridges. Hero against Booker. Lets it go from 14. Here's Ayton. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
To end the run, Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The tray. Again, the miss by Booker. Hero fires from way outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots. A prime-time player.
Kyle Lowry, first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Landry Shamet. 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Timeout called the Heat. They're behind by 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
SUNS substitution. Devin Booker.
There's Hero with a 3. Can't hit that one. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.